Hi Cancer, this is your bonus tarot reading for this month. We'll have three separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll look at what you urgently need to know right now, and it could be about pretty much anything, whatever comes up. Then in the second spread, we'll look at the advice, either for the situation that came out in the first spread or a general advice for the next couple of weeks. And in the third spread, we'll be looking at the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright, Cancer, so here's the first spread, the urgent message that you need to know right now. We have the Devil, clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Moon. Then we have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Chariot. Then we also have the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Pisces, or perhaps any zodiac sign. I can interpret this spread a couple of different ways. However, both scenarios have to do with the past. You may either, if I can speak, have somebody come back to you from the past, and it's going to be a very tempting situation for you to get back together with this person, or to go back to that situation, go back to that habit or an addiction, or perhaps it's time for you to let something go. That would be the second scenario. It's time for you to let it go. It's not coming back. It was never good for you in the first place, right? I believe at the end you are moving on or moving away from whatever it is that's about to resurface. Okay, so speaking of what's about to resurface, the first card that came out is the Devil. So a Capricorn could resurface. The Devil could be a Capricorn. It's their major arcana card. But the Devil, it could be a card of temptation. It could be a card of an addiction or a bad habit. Or it could be you still kind of attached to something or someone that happened to you in the past. Speaking of the past, the Devil is clarified by the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, I believe in this particular case, is a card of something or someone from the past. Again, this is either you're still holding on to something that happened to you in the past, or someone from the past whom you're no longer with. For others of you, it could be somebody showing back up from the past. And for another group of you, perhaps if you struggled with some kind of an addiction in the past and you kicked it, you're no longer struggling with it, there is going to be a temptation at some point in the near future to go back to it. Okay? Then we have the Five of Cups clarified by the Moon right next to the Devil. The Five of Cups, again, this card has always to do with the past. Grieving the past, thinking about the past, reminiscing the past, things like that. The Moon clarifying it could be a Pisces you're dealing with, but the Moon is one of the most emotional cards in the deck. Whenever the Moon comes out in my spreads, again, it's either a Pisces or that Moon card simply amplifies whatever the card they're clarifying or cards surrounding it. So in this case, the Moon is amplifying the Five of Cups, again, which is a card of the past. Okay? And then we actually have the Six of Swords clarified by the Chariot, and we also have the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You see those two cards, the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups, they even kind of look alike, right? In both those two cards, there's movement from the left to the right. And in both of those two cards, we see that person's or those people's backs, okay? And the Six of Swords is clarified by the Chariot, which is your major arcana card, Cancer. And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card. So I believe this is a way of the universe for you to show you that it's time for you to move on, or if something resurfaces, someone resurfaces from the past, don't go back there. Don't go back. As a matter of fact, turn your back to that and move on. All right? I hope that makes sense. This is kind of deep. Cancer. Let's move on. Spread number 2 is not going to be about an advice for this situation, because I think we already got that covered. In the second spread, I'll look at the advice in general for the next couple of weeks. Here's the advice for you, Cancer. This is just in general for the next couple of weeks. We have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Chariot. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I hope this plays out as for many of you Cancers as possible. This is a spread of a Cancer who has money. All of a sudden, perhaps you have money coming your way, or you will be in a position of feeling very stable in terms of your financial situation. And I believe the advice for you is to invest at least a part of that money into your family. It could be your immediate family, or it could be your extended family. Okay, that's what I think is happening here. Perhaps it's time for you guys to plan a wedding or something, right? Something like that. We actually start off with the Nine of Pentacles, right? And since we also have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in the same spread, I think that it has to do with finances. And in this case, this is you doing very well financially. The Nine of Pentacles, when it comes to work, business, and finances, is one of the best cards you can potentially get. This is a card of somebody who is enjoying their financial situation. And the Chariot, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles, that's your major arcana card. So that's you. In the Nine of Pentacles, that's you, the person who is enjoying their financial stability, financial situation. However, then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, right? I think this is money outgoing. This is you are spending on it or investing it. The Ten of Cups right next to the deck is a way of the universe to show you that spend it on your family. Okay, the Ten of Cups is a card of a family. It's a card of a commitment, marriage. Again, if you don't have a family, perhaps you have relatives. Perhaps they can use some money. I don't know. Hopefully you are a generous person. All right, so yeah, the Ten of Cups is a card of a family. Perhaps you can now plan a wedding, right? Or plan to invest it into a new home, invest it into your existing home, or something like that, right? That's how I see this spread, Cancer. All right. So yeah, let's move on. Spread number 3 is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Here's the third spread, Cancer. This is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. We have the Four of Cups, clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the World on the bottom of the deck. I gotta be honest with you, Cancer. This is a repeat of the first spread. Okay? The Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords are here. This is a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads. So yeah, the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords, this is you leaving something or someone behind, or moving on from something or someone. The Four of Cups, the first card that came out, is a card of a rejection. So this is you saying no or no more. No thank you, right? The Ten of Wands, clarifying that, is a card of a burden. So for some of you, it's not going to be easy to say no or no more, or to say goodbye to someone, but you'll manage. You will manage. It's going to be good for you. It's going to be better for you not to go back there. Okay, the World on the bottom of the deck. This is my happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end and a new happier chapter of your life is about to begin. So it's like you're graduating from something. You're either letting something or someone go, or you're not going back somewhere. Okay? So yeah, I'm not going to spend any more time on this. I think we've covered it all. Overall, I think it's a good reading. Okay? And that's what I have for you, Cancer, for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing the rest of the month.